Okay, recording started, and let's go back to lecture note. Okay, chart is a graphical representation of data from multiple records of an entity. Charts are integrated with views in the web application. They are built from the query. So basically, there are two types of charts. One is system charts, this one, and another one is personal charts. Now, what is the difference between system chart and personal charts, and who can create these charts? So system charts is when, as we have discussed in security, there are two types of users who have got the highest privileges. One user has got the highest privileges, and that is called system administrator, and a little bit less privileges the other user has, and the user is called system customizer. So, and the system administrator who has the highest privileges, he can assign privileges to any user depending on his accessibility or depending on the organization's requirement. So the system charts are created by system administrator and system customizer. So that is why these charts are, and these are by default. I mean, it can be accessed by anybody else until and unless you minimize the accessibility. And personal charts personal charts are created by general user. Okay, and that is not shared with anybody by default, but after sharing, the other person can see that chart. So system chart can only be created by users with the security roles of system administrator or system customizer. So this is what I told, that there are two types of roles who can create these system charts and will be automatically shared with everybody else until and unless you stop the accessibility. These charts are by default visible to all users. These charts can be customized by going on to the settings area and customizing the system. What does it mean customize? Means in terms of customizing the chart itself as well as sharing the chart with others. Personal chart. Personal charts can only be seen by users that create them or the ones to whom these charts are shared with. So it is created by general user and then it is shared with somebody else. But by default, it is not shared with anybody except the user who has created it. Right. Now, accessing charts. Here is an example of how to access a chart, which is you go to sales and then you go to even sales, service, marketing. I think from everywhere you will be able to see charts. But let's see how it is practically. So we are here in Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So if we go to sales, and we are in sales now. Let's see what is charts should be okay. So let me go to, okay, yeah. So it's written here, not directly from the menu, but it is, you have to open one of the entities. So you see, this is also, it is clearly explained here. Select one of the views by clicking the drop down arrow next to the view name. On the right of the selected view, click on the chart span. So it is here. So example, you went to contact and you can see the contacts view. Okay, so active contacts view, and here is, so if we see here, you can see here charts. So if I click this one, this arrow to the left, so if I click this, and then these charts open. Now what does it mean? What kind of chart is showing here? This chart is showing the active contacts based on active contacts. Okay, so what does it mean? It means here 214 contacts, active contacts, right? So these are the 214 active contacts are visible. Okay, so if I change to some other views, example, inactive contacts, if I have any. So at the moment I don't have any, so there would not be any chart. So that is why you can't see any chart here. My connections, no, there is none. Active contact subgrid view, yes, again the 214 is better. We will not go to cells on contacts. As I said, it, you can see the charts from any entity. So what, because the charts can be created for any entity, so that is why it is visible. So if we go to opportunity, so we'll be able to see that as well. So here we can see that opportunity, and we clearly understand what does it mean opportunity. Opportunity is something like, as we have discussed earlier, is something that potential business you are going to do, right? So these are the opportunities. So if I click here on this, you can see the charts, the word. So if I click on this, the arrow, click here, and then it will open the charts, and you can see the nice and clear presentation of open opportunities chart. And it also shows, you can see here that x-axis means horizontally it shows the sum, the estimated revenue, sum of estimated revenue. Okay, so we have here estimated revenue column, estimated revenue, you can see here, this is the estimated revenue column. So for every organization, okay, so here 60 organizations we have. So here we have some of the organizations, okay, open opportunities and potential customer, and based on the highest estimated revenue, so it clearly shows all the revenues, sum of estimated revenues. It shows basically there is no sum, actually estimated revenue is one, is there is one value, but it's just showing the sum of estimated revenues. Okay, so it's actually the same value here. So this is one of the chart. If I go to another view, say example, I'm a member of, it would not show anything, but if I go to the top open opportunities, there should be some. Yes, so it shows these top 10 opportunities. It is actually the previous one, because as I said earlier that it shows everything, but because rest of them are would be smaller, okay, so it is not showing the full. Then if we go to recent opportunities, we should see something. Yes, so it's almost the same, because we haven't created any opportunity by us. This is totally new CRM I have just yesterday opened, so nothing is created manually. So this is what is entered by Microsoft. So basically this is how the chart looks like. So we will work on this chart and we will see how it can be customized. So on the right of the selected view, click on the chart span. So here, okay, this part. So as we have seen, and then you will basically then customize after opening it. Okay, so customizing charts, you have the option of either customizing the charts that come pre-configured or create new charts. The following record types have pre-configured charts: leads, opportunities, accounts, activities, cases, orders, goals, marketing campaigns. So almost most of the important entities, they have already pre-configured charts, but again you can actually customize each of them. Now let's see one of the example of customizing a system chart. On the left navigation, click on settings, click on customization, customize the system. Okay, so this is other way. You can actually customize from here as well. I'll show you. But at the moment I'm just going through how the document says. Then another way of customizing charts is from settings. So if we go back here, if I open a duplicate Windows, sorry, my internet, why it is, oh, okay. Just hold on. Let me see what is, where is my mobile, because I'm using mobile internet. Just hold on, yeah. Okay. Okay, so it is here, so it's no problem. Okay, so so I have opened duplicate one. So and then we will, if we go to settings, and customization. Customize the system. So we can open any, so let's open opportunities. And you can see here charts. Okay, so this is another way of, so these are the charts, from customization. Basically, these you have some charts, but then again, you can create a new one. Okay, so click on customization, then customize the system. So we know that, right? So you go to the any particular entities, okay, and then you click charts. Then you will see, then this window will come. Okay, so click on charts, then select the chart you want to customize or create a chart by clicking new. So from, so you see here, this is because we have clicked a new one. So if I go back to here, customization charts, at the moment there are some system charts are available on opportunity. So you open them, okay, and then you can customize, or you can create a new one and you can customize. So so we will see from here. Let me put it back here. Okay, cool. So we have so view used for chart preview. Okay, so open opportunities. So what kind of what the chart should be based on some information. So what information you will be using to create the chart. So you can say, example, opportunities opened this week, okay, and you want to see the chart, okay, so you can do that, okay, that for that view. Then you can give a name, or we may not, because we don't know whether there is any opportunity in this week. So what we'll do is we will use open opportunities, okay, and then we will add a name to it. Say example, um, based on some highest say example, good opportunities. Some, some of the not, we will not take, or we can say, yeah, this is an example. So some of I don't know, some of estimated revenue, should we take some of estimated revenues? Yeah, this is just learning purpose. So whenever it is needed, then you can play around with it. So that's fine. So sum of estimated revenues. Okay. So and then here, from here, the field you will be using from the opportunities. Say example, field estimated revenue. Okay. So I'll be using sum, and you can also use some other values. Say example, average. So we can take, because if I say maximum, then only one opportunity will come. So we don't want to take that. Average, then again average, only one or two line will come. So we don't want to see that. So it is better to see sum, so that some of most of the opportunities will come. And horizontally, we can say budget amount. No, no, no. Estimated revenue we have taken from here. Okay. Yeah, this is one axis. This is another axis. Okay, so we'll take estimated close date. Yeah, let's see what it comes. Oh, no, 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 this is this is not very good. So just to make us clear, because the chart is correct here, but we would not understand this one. So I'm trying to make sure the actual revenue. Let's see. Yeah, this is at least something. Okay. Yeah. So but at least some some clear presentation is there. So yeah, that's it. And then you can actually create. So this is this is basic chart is created. So very simple. So you choose these two axes what you want to have. Okay, and then this is normal column chart, but you can go for bar chart. Okay, so this is bar chart now. It has changed to bar. You can choose area. This is area, but this is how it is showing, because maybe we don't have enough data to display exactly how it should be. Line, this is how line chart, pie chart, because this is only one data. So let me say not rating. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is at least good. Okay, then funnel. Yeah, so yeah, so basically, and then use save and close, and we have given a name, so it is already here. So say example, you can go here instead of view, no, on view you can go for customizable, so that you can find exactly the one you have created just now. um, we have created this because our one is unmanaged. Okay, so we have created this view. Okay, and yeah, unmanaged. So sum of estimated revenues. So and publish. Okay, so this is done. So now this is one way of customizing. So you can go to the customization and create chart, create a new chart, or customize an existing one. So the other way, as we said here, from opportunities. So we have opened an existing chart, and then from here you can customize. So if we here, this is import and export chart, we don't want that. This one, expand and collapse. So whatever this, click here to collapsed view. I think if we there is an option to expand it to make it bigger, so we'll see that. See here, this plus sign is to create a new one. Okay, so you can also create from here a new chart. You don't have to go always to customization. So that is there. Here is an option, expand and collapse. This one is saving after creating a new chart, or you can even rename this particular chart as well. Okay, here also you can see that how these system charts are there. Okay, you can see not only using view, but from here also you can change it. Not change it like the existing charts. You can see deals owned versus deals lost, opportunity by campaigns, revenue generated by campaign. So these are the way. But here is, I think the if you want to, oh, here, yes, this is what I was looking for. So I have opened the recent opportunities chart. Now just 1 second, click on the chart to perform drill down. Okay, so you can see here this is also customizable, but let's see if I can find anything. So this is from customization. So we have seen that customizing, see here, customizing a personal chart. So if we have a chart here, so we can create a new one by creating a plus sign here, or you can see here, if we go back to this, if we click this. Okay, if I if I click this view, we can also have a option to create a new one. Why it is not showing? See here, you can see my new chart. So there should, oh, because that is after creating a chart, it has appeared here. Okay, yes. So when you create a new one, so obviously that will be automatically will be appeared here. Okay, so let's go back to this option, and here if you want to change any particular data, you can do so by double clicking. Okay, select field what you want to change. Okay, say example what we have here, we have source campaign and sum of actual revenue. So if you want to source campaign, so let's see source campaign. Why it is not opening? Select field, come on. So basically what we want to say, what I want to say is that if you want to, because it's being slow here, so if you want to create a new one, you can create a new one from here. If you want to create from customization, you can create from there, or you can customize an existing one. Suppose this one you want to customize, so you can also do so by going to, because from here it would be quite difficult, as I can see that it's yes, so what I have selected now it is showing. So you can also do is the same thing, but it is up to you how you want to do that. Okay, so you can just you can just select the field, budget amount. Okay, and then it just there is no save option, so you have to maybe uh, refresh it. Yes, now it is refreshing. Now the chart will be changed. So this is the, I will say, this is the negative, not negative, like because Microsoft, what they're doing is they are always updating their CRM. Okay, by looking at some if like us, like who are working on Microsoft Dynamics CRM, if they find any negative part, then we inform Microsoft, and then Microsoft, what they do is they update their CRM. So according to what I can see, that I think this is how it is designed. There is a design issue, I can see that. Say example, if I go to opportunity, somebody has joined, or oh, Julanta, how are you, Julanta? Okay. Y- yeah, 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 I'm fine. So where are you in the UK, or so last week you said you were not here? Ah, okay. Oh, oh, congratulations. So when is the date? When is the date? Who? You, not you. Yeah, yeah. Is it you, or you are going to have a baby? You. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Ah, okay. Good, 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 good. Well done. Okay. Let us know. Let us know. good news. Okay, so yeah, sorry. I mean, yeah. Then I think you should have taken rest. But anyway, just follow up. Yeah, yeah. Just make. Yeah, don't take too much pressure. Okay, just take it easy. Okay. If you later on, like when we'll finish the course, even if you say after that, okay, Jahid, can you please review one of the topic you have discussed? I will review it for you. So don't worry. Yeah. Okay. So what we are discussing today, we are discussing today chart, dashboard, and one of the coding part we will try to cover. So the now we are looking at the chart, and what I'm saying is, so according to Microsoft design, I mean, customizing from here, it doesn't look very supportive, but the best part of doing of best part of best way of doing customization of existing chart is from customization. Okay, so that is much easier. This is not very supportive because after changing there is no save button, as well as and if you don't save it, then after refreshing it, it just simply disappears, and then it sometimes comes, it doesn't come sometimes. So basically that is how you actually, you don't have to like in Microsoft Excel you have to create all these you have to enter these numbers manually. No, you have to, like, you have to create a table first, but because here the table is already created based on this view, table is already there. You just need to choose the x-axis, what view you will be using, in x-axis and in y-axis, and that's it, and chart is created. And there are different types of charts available, so you can choose from there, and then it is done. So that is chart. Let's go to dashboard. Dashboard is another important element of Microsoft CRM. It is basically, when you land on Microsoft Dynamics CRM, when you open your Microsoft Dynamics CRM, so immediately the screen you want to see, that is called dashboard. So, um, say example, if I close it, no, let's not close. Okay, let's close it. Let me close my Microsoft CRM, and then I will open it again and see what dashboard I get into it immediately. Okay, so okay, so if I open, okay, see here. So I've just opened my CRM, and as you can see that immediately a screen appears in front of me. So the screen which appears in front of you after opening the CRM, that is called dashboard. Okay. Now in here I can see that but this dashboard is created by Microsoft. It is not created by me. So you can customize it. You can set your own dashboard. Okay, you don't have to wait for Microsoft to set it up for you, because yes, this is by default they have created for me, but you can customize it, you can change it, because you may not want to see this information. Now what is dashboard? Basically dashboard, it gives you some immediate information of, because this is about sales, so my one is sales. So what it shows is here, it shows here that open opportunities chart. Okay, that's example, I'm a owner of my business, and as soon as I open my CRM, I want to see what opportunities are there. Okay, so the business I'm going to do this week. Then active goals, what goals are there, what thing I have to do in this week. Okay, target, see target is there, in progress, money wise. So all of this information, important information, business information, you can set it up in a dashboard to have a look. Okay, then also you have view as well. So this is full screen. It's called a dashboard. You have a sales leaderboard, own opportunities, sum of actual revenues, open opportunities here. Then you can go down and you have activities, what activities you have to do this week. You know, my activities, it's written here. I have to do a task, I have to do a task, I have to make a phone call, right? So this is what is called dashboard. So basically, the task what you are going to do in this week, or what information you need from your business, so that you don't have to go to every places of your CRM and look for information. It is automatically will be updated by CRM. Okay, so we can customize it. Okay, so let's see how it can be customized. So the same way, okay, same way. For example, Microsoft Dynamics CRM dashboards are collection of. It is a collection of view lists, charts, web resources, iframes. Iframes means web link, organization insights. Insights means that important information from your organization. So that can pull together, okay, and then display in front of you. Here is an example of what a dashboard looks like. So here, this is the dashboard what we seen in on my screen as well, right? So this is the same. Um, so jump to the following sections to learn more about working with the dashboard. Creating a new dashboard. So how you want to create your own dashboard. So you go to dashboard area of Dynamics 365, select new in the command bar. So here, if you go to just open this menu, okay, and then you can see dashboard here, okay, my work. So just click here, and obviously so dashboard is open here, okay, the existing one has opened, but you just click new here and choose the design, okay, the not design like the framework, what framework you will be using. So would you want 3-column regular dashboard or 3-column multi? So this is the background will be used. Say example, let's take this one. We don't want to make very complicated. Let's say 2-column regular dashboard. 2-column means this, yeah, you understand that. So 1 2 3-column means 1 2 3, 3-column regular dashboard. 3-column multi-focus dashboard. So 1 2 3 and then again 2. So 4-column 1 2 3 4 and then underneath another one. Okay, 4-column overview dashboard, 3-column focus dashboard. So 1 2 3. So this is how basically they are named. So let's see this regular dashboard. Let's take this design. Okay, create one. Okay, so the dashboard, the background is there. You see here for 2-column regular dashboard. 2-column means 1-column, 2-column, but here are 4 sections in it, right? So this is the 4th section. So we can say here my new dashboard. Okay, so this is new dashboard, and now so what you can do is in each section, okay, so in each section is one section here, but each box, in each box you can add different information. So example, in this box I will add a chart. Okay, so insert a chart. You can add a list, okay, the view or list. You can also add a iframe, okay, iframe, which is the web link or the website. Okay, you can also add a web resource. Okay, so in each box you can add different information. So we can add chart here, insert a chart, and record type. What record you want? Say example, I want to see, because I'm the business owner, so I want to see. It depends. Say example, if somebody is from sales, so he or she can create their own dashboard, because they want to see that what sales figures are there. If I work in an organization in marketing, I don't want to see the sales dashboard. I want to see marketing dashboard. So I can create my own marketing dashboard, right? So if I work in a, if I am a say example administration, so I want to see everybody's every administration. I work in administration, or HR, okay, human resource in my organization. So I want to see from HR point of view, I want to see who is going on holiday this week, who is working on this week. So because I don't want to keep it on my head, I want to keep it on my dashboard. So I can do that. So it's all up to you how you want to design. So So, example, this is all entities are there, so it is up to you how you want to design. So this is record type. Record type is opportunity, and there is by default some values are there. For view is open opportunities, chart is top customers, so you can change it as well. So you can say recent opportunities, and you can also change this chart as well. Say example sales pipeline. I'm not sure how. Yeah, it's fine as long as I can get the information, so it's there. So I can add it, so it is there. So one of the box is filled with the some information depending on what I want. So we can keep a list here. In the second box, again you have to choose the record you want to see. For example, you want to see account. Yeah, I want to see accounts. It depends what I want. Active accounts. Yes, I want to see active account. Click add. Let give it a time to. Okay. Okay, it does not show that much, but oh, yeah. I think there is none on my list, so that is why maybe. So you can obviously my active accounts, because I haven't created any account, so that is why it is not showing anything. So we can choose rather than my active accounts. I will say all active accounts. Okay, so if I say all active accounts, so something should be there. So let me refresh it. Why it is okay? So let me see. Let me save it, and then it should appear. Save. It's just about internet. It is because of the internet. It is it's taking time. Let me check my internet. What happened? Uh, or saved or not? Okay. So okay, we will wait until okay. So then again, you can add a iframe as you have discussed earlier. Okay. So this is the URLs example. Example google.com. Okay. So click OK. Okay, but again, this is as I said earlier, it depends on who has created that website. They need to make sure whether they are they will be they will be visible on this particular size of the window. Okay, so not all website will open in this window. Okay, this is what I told you earlier. So you have to make sure that. And then web resource you can add an HTML web page, or JavaScript, or any particular information you have created, or from, because we don't have any, I think. Let's see, we have something but I'm not sure. For example, here we have some EMR activity. Okay, is there. I'm not sure what activity is there, but let's see. Yes, it also does not open, but again, these are not used that much. These web link, web resource are not used, but is nothing wrong. It just, you have to make sure that those web resources and those link URL link are capable of opening in this particular size of the window. Save, I think it's saved already, so let's close it, and then I will open the my new dashboard again. Okay, yes, see here. So this is my new dashboard. Okay, so this is what I've just created. So this is sales pipeline. Okay, and this is the active accounts. Okay, and yeah, you can see the only the EMR page, the web resource what I've added is there. But again, because of this, the size of the window, EMR actually does not allow to open in this size of the window, so it is not opening. And here google.com does not open at all. So yeah, so basically this is how you will be creating your own dashboard. So after creating the dashboard, you can set it as default as well. You can delete, you can edit as well. Okay. You can share dashboards. Example, you are the head of administration and you have created this dashboard and you want to share with your teammates. Okay, so you can share this one. You click share and then you can click add user or team. Then you will see the user. Okay, you can see the user here one by one, all of them. If there are 10 users, all of the users will appear here. You select one of them. Okay, you select one of them, select, click add. This person name is here and he can read it. Okay, he cannot change it, he cannot write it, he cannot delete the dashboard, anything else. He can only read it. So you click share and it is shared. So this is basically how a dashboard can be created, and how it can be shared, as well as how it can be published to see all the time. Or in other words, dashboard, we also call it landing page. Okay, so this is the how the landing page will look like. Okay. Okay, so this is exactly it is. It's said here, explanation is there. Okay, so that you can practice at home. Okay, it's the same way we done sharing a dashboard. So this is I've showed you as well. Okay. Yeah, so you just shared and click add and it is added. Exposing the data behind a chart. So exposing a data behind a chart, basically, so if you go to, you can easily access the data in the records that make up the chart. So this one, so if we click a say example here, if we go back to here, okay, say example this one. Okay, if you want to expand this window only, so you can just click this and that chart, okay, that view and chart will open. Okay, and then if you want to customize it, you can customize it from here. Okay, so this is the reason. So you can expand this particular one. So this view is open, okay, in a bigger window. Okay, so this is so this is called, what is called, exposing the data behind the chart. Yeah, so if you want to further customize. Okay, so this is the one we have seen. And drilling down and filtering a chart. So this is we have seen as well, drilling down, filtering a chart. But it is better to, if you want to customize this way, it is not very supportive, we have seen, because what happened is it have to refresh it. There is no save button. I think I have seen this one before, this problem. This is not problem, like some of the disadvantages of different functions. Microsoft, there is still working on these things. So I know this is the one of the disadvantages they have. So it's better to customize chart not from the existing one, but you have to go to customization and customize from there. It is better to do from there. So yeah, so this is what is called charts and dashboard. It's easy, it's nothing complex, it's not complex at all. You just just play around 2-3 times and it is fine. So let's start with the coding. So I will try to show you coding. It will take 2-3 weeks, so I will start from today, and it will take 2-3 weeks. And there are other elements also I have listed down. I have everything is written, so don't worry, I will teach you everything. Sometime we are not able to take class or conduct a session, but don't worry, it doesn't mean that we will miss something. We will not miss. I will teach you everything until and unless you are with me. If you say, okay, I'm but stay with me. I mean, if you have to get the job. So, and we are finishing, I mean, we have left another, how many weeks left, based on the topics, obviously. So 12, so we are in week 12. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So within next 9 weeks we'll be able to finish. So no, not 9. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah, so 9 more weeks we have left and we'll be able to finish them. Okay, so it will happen so quickly, so don't worry. So day 11, so this is chart and dashboard done. So now the most important coding part I'm showing you today. I will start now, but it will finish next week because of the time, because it takes time. So say example, um, I have created, see here, I've created two entities. Okay, I've created two entities today, just before our class. So one is faculty and another one is student. Okay. So if I open faculties, and I have created only one active faculty. Faculties means lecturer. Yeah. So I have created one active faculties, and I have totally created a new form. Okay. So, or okay, you see here it's totally customized one. Okay. So I haven't used any existing one, so that is why it doesn't look very good. Okay, so rather than doing this, what I will do is I will create a new one so that you understand from the beginning. So what I will do is I will go to settings, customization. I will create a new entity. Okay, so that I will start from the beginning of this plugin. So it is called plugin. Now before I start plugin, I have to let you know that before you do these things, I will send you this link as well. You need to download uh, dynamic CRM SDK download. Okay, SDK download. Now SDK Dynamic CRM 365 Dynamic CRM 365 SDK download. Okay, so you will find this download Microsoft Dynamics 365 Software Development Kit. What does it mean SDK? SDK is Software Development Kit. So if you click this, and then you will see here Microsoft Dynamics 365 Software Development Kit SDK. So select language English by default is there. Download button is there. So you click this download and it will download. Now it will download what? It will download an executive, yeah. So I'll show you what file it will download. So it will download this Microsoft Dynamic 365 SDK. So this is what it will download. Okay, so when it will download, so you just right click and run as administrator or open anyone. Okay, so click this, then what will happen? It will extract. It is an executive file. It will extract the information and it will save. It will ask to save somewhere. Okay, so then where you will save? You will save anywhere you want. Okay, after extracting, so when you will run it, I will show you. So it is asking, do you want to allow this app to make changes your device? Yes. Then it will ask your permission. So you say yes, I agree. Click continue. So what this SDK for? Okay, what this SDK is for? So SDK, Software Development Kit, this is the brain of Dynamics CRM. What does it mean, brain? Means that Microsoft Dynamics CRM is already developed. Okay, basic customization or basic framework is already developed by Microsoft. Now this SDK, it gives you everything what you have when you want to extend the functionality or capabilities of Dynamics CRM, then you have to take information from SDK. So Microsoft knows that developers will do extend the functionality capabilities. So we have to give something for them. So they are giving you a box of coding, okay, or information, where from you will pick your right information and you will add to the Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and then you will be able to extend the functionalities. So it is just extra box of coding they have given you, and then from there you can pick the right coding you want, and then you extend the capabilities or functionalities of dynamic CRM. So now you can see it is asking you to save somewhere. Select a folder to store the extracted files. So I have already done this. So if you click this, then it will save in that folder and it is done. So I have already done this. So now it is stored where it is stored somewhere. Let me see, anywhere you can store. Okay, so I've stored here. You can see here I have stored in SDK folder. I've written the folder given name SDK, and then I have stored here. So all this folder have stored in it. Okay, these are all together. They came from that executive file. Okay, all of them, and all of them you need. This is the most important uh, uh, box of Dynamic CRM. Every time when you go for any interview for Microsoft Dynamic job, they will ask you, do you know SDK? What is SDK and what can you do with SDK? So you have to explain, yes, I know SDK. I know how to extend the capabilities of Dynamic CRM using SDK. So using SDK means you have to know what we have here and how we can use this SDK. Okay, so you can see here what we have. We have a bin folder. If I click this bin folder, and there are so many Microsoft, these are called DLL. What does it mean, DLL? These are C# library file. Okay, C# ready-made is already there. You see here so many code are already there for you. This is the code are already there for you, developed for Microsoft CRM only. Okay, now what is DLL? DLL I will show you. I will open our Visual Studio. DLL is nothing but an assembly, and assembly is nothing but a class library file. Now this is yes, as I remember, I have explained this in our C# class, but again I will show you quickly. So when you open Visual Studio, okay, so you click new project. You click new project. And when you open a new project, and normally what we learn in C# class, we seen console applications. We used to choose console application, but for Dynamic CRM we have to choose class library. So you choose class library. So we can see that one class library file is open now. And what is class library file? You see here class library file, this is the solution. Okay, so if I then under this solution we have a project called class library. So this sign, you can see that this sign is when you see this sign, you will see it means that this is a solution. When you see something like this C#, it means a project. Okay, and with a box, and then when you see like this, it means the actual file. Okay, without surrounding box. Okay, so you have to remember this. So when you see just simply C#, it means just a file itself. When you see surrounding a box, this is a project. and when you see like this symbol, it means that this is a solution. So we have created a class library file, and immediately, so this is actual file, this one, okay, and this is the name of the file, class1 by default. You can change it. So but this class library file is under a project, because what does it mean? Project means under a project you can have so many class library file. They're unlimited, okay, so you can add as many as you want, okay, under a project. Then this project belongs to a solution, okay, belongs to a solution, and this solution, when you write the code and its code is ready, at the moment is nothing is written here. When the code is ready, then this file is ready, right? So then what will happen after this solution class library 1 is written here, right? So the solution, you need to right click, you need to click build solution. When you build this solution, a DLL file will be created, okay? So after writing the code, when you build a solution, okay, this is a solution. When you build a solution, a DLL file will be created. Now, as I said, that DLL file will include or may include so many projects as well as so many C# file, okay. So that is why we call it that DLL file is a assembly, okay. Assembly is a consist of several files or projects. So this DLL file is nothing but an assembly, and assembly is also is nothing but a namespace, okay. So you can see here, if you remember that in C# we had a class of what does it mean using system threading.task, using system.text, using system.link, using system. Oh, what is this? This is namespaces. Namespace. What is namespace? If I remind you, namespace is a container which contains by default written some code from Visual Studio, Microsoft. They have written some code for you, basic infrastructure level code, which you need to develop an application. Okay, so those basic framework level code are written here. For example, this is one namespace. System means Visual Studio is a system. Then threading.task. So there are some class files are there like this. We have a class 1. So similarly, there are some class files are there. System.text. There are some text framework codes are there. Link means queries. Means from C# code, you can query and extract data from database. So that basic framework is written under this namespace, system.link. Then system.collections.generic. Generic, we have seen, we had a class of, how generic classes can be used. So we will talk about them later on if we need to. Then system covers actually everything. Okay, so basically those namespaces are by default here, because you never system does not know which one you need, so they have added all of them by default. So what I'm saying is that this DLL file is nothing but a namespace what we are creating, or is nothing but a assembly, so which will cover so many projects and so many C# file. So if we go back here, so how many is DLL? Means one DLL means so many projects. Under so many projects, there are so many C# files. So Microsoft has done a tremendous job for you. They have written a big code for you. You just need to know how to use them. And then you can easily extend the functionalities of CRM very quickly if you know them. Say example, if you know when I need to use this Outlook DLL, when I need to use this proxy DLL, when I need to use email providers DLL, when I need to use client DLL, when I need to use deployment DLL. If you know how to use them, when to use them, then you are a master of Microsoft Dynamics CRM, or you are a senior level developer. Okay, if you know how to use all of them, not only how to use all of them, when to use all of these, then you are a master of Dynamics CRM. Okay, because then you know in and out of Dynamics CRM. Okay, so we have a bin here, then we have a resources. So what does it mean, resources? So these are the some other resources. Means ribbon customization you can do. Ribbon customization, what does it mean, ribbon customization? If we go back here in our CRM, if I see, so say example, this is sales, service, marketing, field service. If I click, and then what is this? This is called ribbon. Okay, so this is called ribbon. So ribbon customization, XML, some codes are here. Okay, data import maps are there. Okay, so if we open all this, these are XML file. These are XML. XML is one type of coding, extended markup language. Okay, so this is one type of coding, you need them. And also, when see here, code is already there, you just need to know how to use them and when to use them. Okay, so this is some codes are already there. This is written in XML language. You just need to copy and paste in your when you write, when you use them. Okay, sample code, there are some sample code is also there to be used for you. Say example, C sharp. You can see here how many code files are there. Azure code are there, client code are there, CRM, SVC, utility extensions, customization, so many metadata, helper code, plugins, process, reporting, share, solutions, visualization and dashboards, XRM tooling. So many types of all of this you need. All of this you need. You need to know. You have to. This part I am not going to teach you. The reason is, if I'm going to teach all of these, that when Azure will be used, and let me show you one Azure example, then I will never finish CRM teaching. Okay, it will be like year by year by year, because every time they are adding, Microsoft, they are adding a new code here. They are either they are adding or deleting the old one, and updating. So basically code, there are so many codes are here, and these are all written in C sharp. So these are all C sharp code. If I open one of them, say example, the one we'll be using today is a plugin. So if I open plugin, see here we have three plugins are there: account number plugin, advanced plugin, follow-up plugin. So what does it mean? These are the three example of code in C sharp. So it is written here. The code is not very long, okay, but you have to understand. See, it's a very small code here. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do. Maybe we'll not be able to start it today, but we are going to do this one, account number plugin. Now, what does it mean, account number plugin? Plugin is a word what we use in Microsoft Dynamics CRM when we want to use the extend the functionalities of CRM by writing plugin code. Okay, so this is one of the plugin code is written here. Now what this code will do, this one will create or generate a number for any account which is created by you. So there must be a field there must be a field called account number in your account entity, and then when somebody creates an account, then automatically, say example, account means organization name, right? So when somebody creates an organization, then that organization should have a ID. Say example, if in my organization I have only one account, so the ID should start from example 1001. Okay, if I have 10 organization, say example, the all organization should have ID 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, this way. So this is just an ID. So that functionalities, so the system will automatically generate an ID for that account. But this functionality at the moment is not available in Dynamics CRM. So in that case, how do you add that functionalities? You have to write this plugin and add that functionalities to CRM, then it will work. So this is what we are going to see today and next week. Okay, account number plugin. So there, when I will create an account, and automatically a number will be generated. So if I just quickly show you, I was just trying to what I was trying to do. I was trying to create a form, as I showed you before we started our class. Say example here, I'll show you. Say example, sales, and I told you that I've created a faculty. If I go to that faculty, this one active faculty is there, and similar like account, right? So I've created a totally new entity which is called Jahid. Name Jahid, date of birth, faculty salary, join. These are the new fields are created by me, and you can see here there should be field like for ID. Okay, faculty badge ID. So this field I don't have to enter this one. The ID will be generated by the system as soon as an account will be created. Okay, this ID will be generated, and that will be done by plugin, so by that code. Okay, so let's see. So advanced plugin, I'm not sure what is written here, but we can see if I open, then this explanation is there. A plugin that updates the description field with values from the unsecure and secure customer parameters. So this is what this plugin does. So, okay, it updates a description field. Okay, so description is a field, is a type of field. Okay, it updates that field. Register this plugin on the update message, contact entity, pre-operation and synchronous mode. See the readme for more information. So yeah, we can also have a look, but I'm not sure what it does. I have to go through this code in details, and then we can see. Okay, so but we'll do first this one. Follow-up plugin. This is, I know, this is what it does is it creates a plugin that creates a follow-up task activity when a new account is created. Okay, so as soon as a new account is created, a follow-up activity is created. Okay, activity is created. So this is another entity. So another entity record is created by this plugin. So this is important as well. See here. So, and not only this, I will show you Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Okay, so, Microsoft, they have created a lot of sample code for you. This one, can you see? So sample code directory for Microsoft Dynamics 365. If I click this, you will see hundreds of codes are already there. So what you need to do, these are the codes you need to use to extend the functionalities of Dynamics 365. Now, in order to extend the functionalities of Dynamics 365, you have to understand all of these codes. You have to practice on your own these codes, and you have to implement them, and then you will be a master of CRM. So you can see how many codes are there. I will send you this link as well. You can see here, they have already, Microsoft, they have written the code for you. Now you just need to know the coding and you need to implement them, you need to use them. But if you don't know the coding, then it is not for you. Okay, they have written everything for you. Activities, sample, collaborate with activity feeds, sample, convert a fax to a task, create an email using a template, create, retrieve, update, delete an email attachment, and so on. Activities, then administration and security, code is there. Auditing, code is there. Authentication, code is there. Autocomplete, Azure, this is high level one. Bulk delete, business process flows, charts and dashboard, connections, Outlook code, currency code, customer service and scheduling code, customization, and so on and so forth. Thousands of codes they have already written for you. So it is called sample code directory for Microsoft Dynamics 365. So code is there. You just need to use them. You just need to know them. Okay. So there are some codes in C#. Okay, so there are others as well. We are not going to see everything, otherwise we'll never finish. Then we have JavaScript code. Okay, form script, REST endpoint, SOAP for JavaScript, web resources. So there are so many codes. Okay, so there are so many codes are there. They're for different operation. Okay, this one we don't need at the moment. This Windows PowerShell, you can see here, PS. Okay, PS script. We need them, but not at initial level. Okay, this is for higher level. Okay, it's for senior developers. Visual Basic. Okay, Visual Basic also, which is used helper code. Okay, Visual Basic source file. We also need them, but again, not at the moment. Okay, you need them at higher level. So sample code is there. Okay, now what we have to do is, so let's we'll go back to our customization. As I said, I've just explained what is SDK and what it has. And oh, one more thing also, you need to understand really good this SDK. If I open bin and I think tool. Mm, this is the plugin registration. So this is the plugin registration tool, which we will use to add the code to our dynamic CRM. So let's see if I can connect. Okay, here is the one. Okay, well done. So yeah, so we will be able to connect this. So let's see. So you need to use your user ID and the password you have used to connect your CRM. The same user ID and the user ID and the password you need to use to connect plugin registration tool. Okay, I think and you need to click online because you are not using on premises, and also you are not using Office 365. So online once you click login. What is this? So maybe the password is wrong. What? Anyway, so we'll connect this. I will fix this issue. There is a small issue with connecting plugin registration tool, but at the moment we don't need. I'm just, pardon. Okay. So yeah, I've selected this. Yeah, I've selected that as well. Yeah, any one of these should work. Just one second. AA. What is not open? So what is not connecting? We are in Europe, so yeah, so we are in the right place. So, oh shit. Okay. No, don't worry. We'll find it. I will fix it. So we have to write the code first. Then only we have to use that. So what I'm trying to show you now, before we write the code, we'll write the code next week. But I want to show you there is a uh, bin. Is it in bin? So there is a book as well. Okay, they have their own book here. So that also can be used to see the code. Anyway, so I will find it out. So okay, so what we are trying to do is we are going to create a new uh, okay, we don't need to create a, basically you can create entity and the fields definitely, right? So do I need to show you how to create an entity and fields, because we have gone through this? So I don't huh? Yeah. So I don't think so. I need to show you those. So we can go back to this faculty. Okay. So this is what I've created for you actually. So I've created a new entity called faculty. I've created a record Jahid, and what I want to show you, obviously, that this ID will be created by the system. Okay. As soon as I will create a new faculty. So let's go back to the code. Here I have opened code for you already. So here is the code. So what I will do is I need to show you from here as well. So we have when I created a class library file. As soon as I create a class library file, as you can see that there are some properties, references, and the class file itself with some information is already there. So the first thing you have to do is go to references, click references, right click references, click add reference, and then you have to add two references. Okay, so you click browse, you have to take these two references from SDK 365. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm in 365 SDK. So this is SDK, then SDK, then SDK 365. Yes, I'm here. Then you need to go to bin, and in bin, two DLL file you have to take as a mandatory. Okay, so this one, Microsoft XRM SDK DLL. Okay, so this Microsoft XRM.SDK.dll, you can see it is not here. So these two are mandatory DLL you have to have in your references. Okay, what does it mean? References means the code what you will write here, they are related to this code what is written in this DLL file. So if you don't bring this one, then your code will not run. Okay, so you have to click that, click add, click OK, and it is there, Microsoft XRM.SDK. And when it is there, then also you have to write here that not only you have added them, it is here, but you have to add it here as well using Microsoft dot XRM dot SDK and semicolon. Okay, so it's there. So it is there. So you have to take this one. This is one of the mandatory DLL file you have to add as a reference. The other one is click add reference, and then you have to use this. Let me show you. I think this proxy DLL. Yeah, Microsoft crm.sdk.proxy DLL. So click that, add, click OK, and it's there. Okay, so you write that as well using Microsoft XRM. Or is it XRM? No, crm dot SDK dot proxy. So what is wrong here? SDK, something is wrong here. Using directories unnecessary. The term proxy does not exist in the namespace CRM SDK. Spelling is wrong, maybe. CRM SDK. Proxy, yeah, it's there. Okay, we'll when we'll need that, we will add that. Okay, so basically you have add these two here. I think this is the two files. I will show you that I'm not wrong. Here. Okay, I will also send you the link that how to, you see here, This is from Microsoft Dynamics 365 Developer Network. Walk through, register a plugin using the plugin registration tool. Okay, so this is what we are going to, I'm going to show you next week. But in the meantime, you can also try on your own, but again you have to understand the code first. So basically this is how we need to create the connection. Okay, connect to the Dynamics 365 server. So this is how we will connect it. Okay, this is step-by-step process. It is there. Initially you may find it complex, but it is not, actually complex. So this is the step-by-step process to register a plugin. So we'll follow this, but I just want to show you that two DLL file which are mandatory. Create a basic plugin. Here code is, let me see, the creates a task and a new account is created. Okay, yeah, so this is only one we need, not two. So using Microsoft XRM SDK, so this is the only one we need. Okay, so that is why it was showing is unnecessary. So yeah, Microsoft XRM.SDK is enough. Yeah, so okay, so we have added that, that's fine. And now we will, what we'll do is, rather than just simply typing, we will also, now one thing you need to make sure here, so this is a class, it's a class 1 is a class, so I have to inherit from iPlugin. Okay, so iPlugin is an interface, okay, which contains some methods which is written by Microsoft, and that is exist in Microsoft.xrm.sdk namespace. So what I'm trying to do is, the code I will write, I will use some methods which are in iPlugin interface, and this interface in Microsoft.xrm.sdk namespace. So that is why it's there. But why it is showing underlined red? Because I haven't written the code yet. So that is why it is showing the red. Now I have to take the code. Rather than typing, I will explain. But I'm just what is create. Oh, this one is register this plugin on the auto generates the account number. Yeah, this is auto number. Okay, so I've written the code. See here, as soon as I've copied the code, the red line has gone, because the method I'm inheriting, it is implemented here. Okay, so from interface, what I've been what I have used, that is implemented here. Okay, so that's fine. So you can see here the code. Okay, two extra thing. So because of the time, we will not continue this one today, but until now I will send you this this video today. Until now, what we have discussed, go through this if you have time, and then try to understand, I will send you the link as well for connecting the plugin registration tool, and also I will send you the link of sample code, so that what you can do by, in the meantime, by next week, is that you go through this code, because this is very, very important. Because if you don't understand the code, then you actually would not be able to work as a developer. So it is very important. So go through this code a little bit. You may find it complex, but it is actually not. But this is code is written at high level, although, but we have gone through everything what we need in order to understand this. Okay, so yeah, so it's there, but after that we have to now run, we have to do some basic stuff here. I will show you next week, and then we have to connect to plugin registration tool, and then upload it to Dynamics CRM, and then we will be able to see the result in Dynamics CRM. It will generate a auto number for the faculty what we have created. Okay, so that's for today. Any question? Which day? Which day? The uh, weekdays, weekdays, uh-huh, except Thursday, any day. The thing is that what happens on weekdays, I come around 7 to 7:30. Then what happens is I come 7:30 because my job finish at 6. So it finish at 6. Then because, although it finish at 6, but everybody comes out from the office at half 6. So by the time I come at home, it becomes 7:30. Then I have to take dinner. Then I have to go to the mosque to do pray, and then basically not have enough time to sit down for it. So yeah. So what you can do, Ruthira, what you can change the time from Sunday this time to any other time. You tell me which other time you want to do. If it is not very. Yeah, for me it's fine. It is up to you. When Saturday, Sunday is fine for me because weekdays a little bit difficult because of timing. So 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock is fine for me. Okay, so yeah, 3 o'clock. At what time? Yeah, 10, 11 is fine for me. Oh, 10, 11. Just 1 second. 10, 11. Sure. সানডেতে 10, 11 এটা ক্লাসটা শুরু যাচ্ছে তাহলে 10, 11 তাহলে তামিদ কিন্তু তোমাকে নিয়ে যেতে হবে না। হ্যাঁ, বিকালে থাকবে না, সকালবেলা। তা হবে, পারবা তুমি নিয়ে যেতে? শুরু হবে 10, 11 তাহলে তাহলে আমি নিয়ে আসতে পারবো হয়তো বা। হ্যাঁ, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can do half 10. Let's do half 10. Yeah, half 10 to 12. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you very much. So we'll see next week at half 10 in the morning. Okay, 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 okay. Bye. Okay. Yeah. One thing is, I want to tell you, don't worry because what happened is we missed some classes, but don't worry, everything I will teach you. Yeah. Sometimes what happens is different because it's Saturday, Sunday. Sometime I go out with family and then I comes late, and as it come late, I want to come early, but because of the family, I couldn't come. And there are some festival as well from your side, from my side, so that is the reason. But don't worry, I have everything written in my folder, everything what I need to teach you, so you will not miss anything. I will teach you everything. And even after that, if you tell me that, Jahid, could you please show me one of the session, just repeat it for us, I will do that. I'm flexible, so don't worry about this. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, take care, bye. Same to you, same to you.